I think this will be the start of the year vlog where I'm going to kind of just showcase a few of the new things that I've gotten over this so far January. This is the first one right here. You can take a look of what we've got here. I'm excited about this one. This is going to be, yeah, pretty exciting of a purchase. And here it is. The Sachtler Flowtech 75 legs with the Active 8 fluid head. I just opened these up and I am just so impressed. It's one of those things where people always tell you, like, buy nice. If you buy premium, you'll see the impact. And, you know, with somewhat simple things like a tripod, it's a little bit harder to see the difference online versus, like, you know, you look at the FX6 versus the FX3 and it's like, okay, I've got a different body size. I've got internal NDs. I've got, you know, the form factor, all these different things. And then you look at tripods and you're like, well, it's just a nicer tripod and it's more expensive. But being hands-on with a product like this that is so premium, so high quality, it really helps you to understand all the things, all the reasons why you'd invest in something like this. And investing in this tripod is something that I'm hoping I will do once and I will never do again. And this tripod's going to outlast this camera, maybe my next camera, and it's just going to keep going. So little mini review. It's awesome. I will tell you, first of all, I got this used. So you can see kind of around, there are little scuff marks all over the leg. Not all over, honestly. It's in great condition, but I saved, the tripod was already on sale. Again, this is the Flowtech 75 with the Active 8 head, and it was used on B&H. I got a good deal, but yeah, it was used. On top of the sale price, I got the used price, so I think normally this runs for about $4 grand, and I picked this up for less than 3. So I think about 2,600 was what I paid. And again, this is something that I'm hoping I buy once and never buy again. There's a little bit of scuffing. I don't even know if you can see on the bowl head. But again, just such a premium product, and I'm super happy with it. The legs work exactly like they should. You pop them up, you pop one and they go, all 3 extending all the way down. The head is amazing. This acts as a quick release. So to level the head, all you do is loosen this. I should probably tighten the rest of the things first, but you loosen this. And again, I can literally level this thing one-handed. There's no unscrewing underneath. You just pull this, level it, and let it go, and it's locked in place. Same way with this. I mean, obviously I need 2 hands to do multiple, but I can unlatch this with one hand. There's no tightening up here or loosening one, then loosening another. It's just, boom, latches at the top. They're never down the legs, so you save your back. It's really incredible. So I'm super happy with this. This is the first big investment of January. I guess this is technically the third, because this is the third one I bought, but this is the first one I'm showing you guys. Big investment in January. Again, I'm thinking this is going to last me for who knows how long. And then this right here, you can see the second investment, but first I'm going to take you guys behind the scenes on a shoot I had yesterday. So this is a quick little talking head that I set up today for my job at the church. Here's the set. Here's this chair, and then this is our angle. I'll turn off the display so you can kind of see. Then I've got playback here as well, so I can show you what it ended up looking like. Looks pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. Our lights here, we've got the brand new, not brand new, but brand new to me, Nanlite FS300B. And then over there is the FS300C. So these are lights that I requested to have the church pick up so that I do not have to use my own equipment for shoots that are here. So super nice that we have this gear now. Also, these impact stands here, I think they go up to 9 feet. So we've got 3 of these that I got. This whole camera setup is mine, but this cart I actually built out yesterday too. So we've got a 3rd impact stand. We've got a bunch of sandbags, milk crate for stingers, and milk crate for the lights. Got a bunch of these clamps from Home Depot. These are like 99 cents a piece from Home Depot. So I picked 8 of them up for myself as well. I have a big softbox, big 48-inch one that I also had them pick up. I have not used it yet, so I didn't want to mess around with it. I got that out, and then I was like, I don't know how to work this yet. And then the last thing, the audio, I had them pick up the DJI mics. So I have seen a lot of other people use these things, and there are times where we shoot some quick content on phones. So being able to have them this accessible and this versatile is awesome. So we got the DJI mic too, and very excited about those. But yeah, quick little setup, key light here, hair light there. And again, I think it looks pretty good. This is the last thing I'll show you guys. So if you've noticed, this is not the Shinobi, this is the Hollyland Pyro 7. And I've got it hooked up to my FX6 rig here. So I love this monitor. I've been wanting it for a while. It's 7 inches, so it's humongous. I've got LUTs on there. So right here, you can see I've got this top button toggled to turn on and off the LUT. That was one thing I really loved about the FX3, was that you can program a button to toggle on and off the LUT. So you can monitor the S-Log3 and you can monitor with a LUT. The FX6 does not have a single button. You have to go into the menu and do that. So I'm glad I got a monitor that can do that. So I just output the S-Log footage to the monitor, and then I have LUTs programmed in, and I'll show you guys. So this is one of my LUTs that I have. I've got 5 total. So I've got this one, which is just a pretty standard Rec 709. And then over here, this is a little bit more creative. It's called Mediterranean Sunset, I believe. It gives a nice, cool, neutral tone, I think. It gets rid of a lot of kind of the uglier colors and makes it look really nice. Then I've got a classic, like teal blue look. And then this one is called Helios. It gives it more of a soft, almost turns it kind of pink and tan, brings out those tones. And then this one's called Joker, which I'm sure you can kind of see why it plays the similar colors to Joker and super high contrast. So, but I monitored with this one, and I honestly might throw this on the footage and use this as my starting point. So, so yeah, just wanted to show you guys some behind the scenes because I haven't done it in a while. By the way, forgot to mention with this monitor that I sold a Ninja 5. I had an Atomos Ninja 5, and that was what I originally used until I got the FX6. Then I started borrowing the Shinobi that the church I work for owns, and was using that as my monitor because it had an SDI input. I sold the Ninja 5 that I owned to pay for most of this Pyro 7. So that was a little bit less of a purchase slash investment and more of just a monitor swap. I upgraded from 5 inches to 7 inches, so that was really great. Monitor size is important to me as I'm setting up frame, and I just like to have a big screen. And then also obviously having the receiver transmitter capabilities with this. My plan is to eventually buy another one of these and rig it up with a V-mount on the back and the monitor, or the antennas, so that I can use it as a wireless director's monitor. That's the plan eventually. So this was again a swap to kind of plan for that investment. Another quick investment I made are these Atlas Pro 480 gigabyte CF Express Type A cards. This is what I've been using up until now on my FX6 and sometimes on my FX3, were these Lexar 128 gig V90 cards, as well as this 256 gig V60 cards. Now this does not let me shoot on the Intra codec on the FX3, nor on the codecs on the FX6, although I haven't tried the L format on the FX6, so maybe that would work for that. But anyways, I prefer shooting at the Intra. I know the file sizes are bigger, but that's just kind of my workflow, is S-Log3 and the Intra workflow. That's what I'm usually asked to shoot in. So these were fine, except I only got 65 minutes of shoot time. But I decided to take the plunge. These are already a good price. They're usually 180 or 190 per card, and they were on sale for maybe 160 per. So I picked up 2, and now I have 3 to 4 hours, I think 4 hours of recording time with each of these cards. So big upgrade from going from these to these, but this was another investment I made in January. I also thought I'd show you guys this. So this is a little diagram I put together for some event coverage. This is a plan that I'm working on. I also put together this diagram, which has just a basic interview, 1 camera setup diagram. And I made these on Adobe Illustrator. So I use Adobe Illustrator pretty often for different graphic design things specifically for my part-time job at the church. But I found or made some of these graphics. So like I found this logo online and just imported it and image traced it. I found this little light and this person. I made this softbox. I just made this boom pole and this little symbol to represent the C-stand and the C-stand head. But yeah, if you are looking to put together your own graphics for diagrams for lighting plots and all those kinds of things, Illustrator is a great tool for that. I know there are other ones, but I think they're paid programs, and I already have access to Illustrator and use it for other things. So yeah, I'm putting these together in Illustrator, and they're pretty easy and pretty simple. So let me know if you guys would be interested in this document. I'm just going to continue to make assets and put them all together. I also have, you kind of notice here, like a test image of what the frame would look like. So I've got my camera here and it's shooting here on a 50 mil. So my plan is that it would look something like this. So it gives an idea of what the shot would look like as well as what the room plot would look like. So if you guys would be interested in this, I'd be happy to either release it, or if there's enough interest, maybe I should monetize it in some capacity. But I just thought I'd share because this was an idea I had and I wanted to make lighting plots, and now I am. This is the final investment I made this month. I just wanted to really make some solid investments. I had a really good month in December, and I'm having a good month, lots of projects on the way. So I want to really put my best foot forward with all those projects and have all the tools necessary. And the other thing is too, I've been borrowing a lot of equipment from different people in different places. So my dad teaches a video class at a high school, so he owns some equipment, or I guess technically the school does. It's the same place I went to high school, so I borrow some equipment from him sometimes, and then also the church I work for, I borrow some equipment from them sometimes. So both of these people are totally fine with me borrowing equipment, and they're not asking me to stop, but I just want to be able to build up my own kit fully, as opposed to having to depend on those borrowing scenarios. So that being said, lighting is something that I am really taking some time to invest in. I think that's going to be my next couple purchases, is my G&E kit. And so I made a purchase that I've been wanting to make for a while, the Amaran 300C, as well as this carrying case for it. I didn't like the foam one that it comes with. It's just big and bulky, so I wanted one of these that's going to be more true to all the lights that I'm going to buy in the future. So yeah, 300C, that pairs really well with my 200 watt bicolor GVM light, which will eventually get phased out of my lighting kit. I want to fully invest in the Amaran / Aperture ecosystem so that I can use Sidus Link for everything. I looked into Nanlite, but I think I just want to invest in Aperture. It's a little bit more commonly used on all the sets I've been on. So I'm investing in using tools that are going to be more well-known and more understood and more versatile to fit into other people's workflow as well. If I show up with a couple Nanlite lights and everyone else is using Aperture, that'll be the outlier, and we can't use Sidus Link to control those. So I want to invest in what I believe to be the top of the line product, and so because of that, I went Amaran. So yeah, 4 big purchases were the Flowtech legs, the Pyro 7, the 480 gig CF Express Type A cards, and the 300C. Definitely a lot of money spent, but I think it's all money well spent in building up my kit, and I'm really excited for all the projects I've got coming up that are going to utilize all this gear.